to smash. First up for the evening, fighting out the red corner, representing 518 Muay Thai. Give it up.
I'm gonna move over, bud. You don't have to do that. I'm gonna step off the stairs for you. Okay. I'll move this way.
Okay. So they don't know it's an exhibition, so I need you to sweep them. Okay? Catch and dump. Just catch and dump. Have a little fun.
You guys can
Yeah.
I know you guys do awesome. Thank you.
Oh, there you go. You got permission. Okay. Listen, let's land the kicks. Let's land the kicks, and then you can still go easy on the boxing, but land the kicks and then just fucking start dumping them just for fun.
Okay.
All right. He'll be fine. He's used to the clinch, obviously. You can tell by how he's moving. Now we'll dump him. All right? That should be fine, honestly. Not working up much of a sweat. All right? Easy work, yeah? Coach Lewis over here getting some valuable experience. Alright. You ready to stop playing a little bit?
I will not hurt him.
No, I know. But I want you to let's just bomb the legs. You don't even hit him hard with the hands. The hands are fine, but let's bomb the legs. He's not gonna check. That's good. A little too much.
Sorry.
Listen.
It wasn't too much. Come on.
Listen. Kick the fucking legs. Kick the legs. That's still super nice. You can still dump them, but you know, just kick the fucking legs. Let them know they fucking had some work to do. All right. Right, Coach Lewis. Yep.
No, you're good. You might think you're in the way, but you're really not. You got a wise liners. This way. Nels.
Michael DeLuco making the walk. Tonight's his debut. He's fighting out of Performance Combat.
Really, a couple of green guys getting out here.
Yeah, and you're going to see a lot of that tonight, you know. Stand and Strike's a new promotion that's out, and they're really trying to give new fighters, up-and-coming fighters, their chance to get some experience.
Everybody's got to start somewhere.
Might get a little wild, but I guarantee people will want to fight.
True story. They're fighting at 135 tonight.
135 pounds.
Yeah.
Little fellas.
I believe you fought at 135.
I did fight at 135. That was me. Yes,
yeah,
sir. Yep.
Yeah. That was a minute ago.
Yeah, just a little while.
You know, if we're going to pick on guys sweating getting out of the car.
That's fair. That is absolutely fair. There you go. Referee's going to call him to the center. Here we go.
Well, this looks like an 0-0 amateur fight right out the bat.
Yes, it does. DeLuco coming out fast. Hard in the clinch. Carlos Estudillo backing up. Teep to the face from DeLuco. Carlos Estudillo's having a tendency to drop his head. Now he's got, and that's going to get your head kicked.
Nice technique from Mike. Michael's two nice head kicks.
Now, if you watch, Stacy, we're still early in the fight. We're less than a minute in. DeLuco's hit a couple of head kicks, but he really has an advantage in the clinch. Once he gets a hold and he starts rifling knees in, Carlos Estudillo doesn't seem to have a reply for it. And there you have it.
Yeah, you called that one.
Now, the referee's right there saying that DeLuco cannot knee to the head, and he can't. In an amateur fight, they are not allowed to knee to the head, but that was not DeLuco purposely sending a knee to the head. That was Carlos Estudillo not having the technique to keep his head up.
Yeah.
If you duck under and you get kneed in the face, that's on you.
This is the wrong sport to drop your head.
It certainly is. Good jab. Good jab from DeLuco. Little hook cross.
He's standing up on the shorter fighter and using his reach.
I'll tell you, at 0-0, Michael DeLuco is very poised.
He's putting those body kicks together with those head punches well.
He really is.
Nice.
He settled in from that first 30 seconds.
Yeah, he weathered the storm well, and it didn't shake him.
Excellent round out of Michael DeLuco.
Yeah, I definitely think he won that round pretty much.
You gave it to him, I did too.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, and a huge change. Michael DeLuco at 0-0, this is his first combat sports experience, right? The first 30 seconds, he came out like a rank amateur. Throwing to burn the house down. By the time that first minute was over, much more professional pace out of him. I think he had settled in. He had realized, okay, I just got to throw good stuff. I'm going to hit good things this way. Very impressive.
Yeah, first 8 jitters.
Yeah. And that's going to happen, man. Guys with 10 fights come out hot to begin with until they kind of settle in.
I was nervous on my first. I was nervous on my last. I'm nervous watching. I get nervous for these guys.
Yep.
You noticed DeLuco didn't sit down that round.
No, DeLuco didn't. I personally never sat down. Unless I was hurt, and I tried my best, even if my leg hurt, to not sit down.
Yeah.
Partially because I want the guy in the other corner to look over and look at me, not sitting down and think, oh, man, what did I get myself into?
It's a psychological thing.
Absolutely. Now, some people will say sitting down gives your legs a rest. Some people will say sitting down actually can cut the blood off a little bit.
Came right out with that lead left roundhouse right on the button.
I don't think DeLuco has missed yet with that high round kick.
That right hand keeps floating down.
Just shy of the chin. DeLuco's hitting with the foot a lot on that head kick. If he gets just a little bit closer and catches shin, he's going to get a knockdown.
You know my background. I have a tendency to always land with my feet. That was my Taekwondo kickboxing background. But absolutely, that shin's a lot harder.
Exactly, yeah. And I understand you're a little bit older. So
Yeah.
back when you were, training with Chuck Norris,
Actually, it was Fred Flintstone.
it gets hard, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah. He held stone shields for me, Fred
Exactly.
Flintstone, when I fought
Exactly.
Barney.
Well, I mean, real talk. They make all the Chuck Norris jokes. Was he as tough as the jokes say?
He was so much younger than me, I don't really know.
Gotcha. That's hard.
Nice uppercut. DeLuco.
There's that head kick again. DeLuco is doing a really good job at staying on the end of his punches. If you watch him, he throws those straight punches, and he's right at the end of it. Now, where he's making a bit of an amateur mistake is he's not close enough when he throws his kicks.
And Carlos needs to not get boxed into that corner.
Yeah.
He's not moving, no lateral movement, so he's just a punching bag, and he doesn't have the reach.
Yeah, especially with DeLuco being so long.
Yeah. He's a tough kid.
Yep.
He's hanging in there.
It's hard being the shorter fighter. It's certainly hard when the taller fighter is managing to stay long.
Yeah.
At this point, 10 seconds left in the second round. At this point, I've got a 2-0 for Michael DeLuco. And Carlos Astudillo has to turn this into a brawl.
I think you're right. He has to come forward. I think if I'm in his corner, I'm telling you, you've got to put him on the ropes and go to work.
Well, at this point, he needs a knockdown, a 10-8 round, to get a draw.
Yes.
I'll tell my fighters at this point, look, we're fighting for a draw. But you need a knockdown just to get a draw. Any way you look at this, we've got to take this kid out.
Yeah.
In order to
100%.
win, we need a knockout or a TKO. We need the referee to step in. Or we get a knockdown, now we're at a draw, at least I didn't lose, right?
Yeah, right. I mean, your corner's got to be honest with you.
That's just it. You owe it to your fighters to be honest. At this point, he needs a stoppage. But the only way he's getting a stoppage right now is to turn it into a brawl. He's got to get in there. He's got to tuck his chin, throw some high hooks, try to get a stoppage.
And if you're DeLuco, if
More
you're
of the
telling
same.
him,
More of the
just
same.
keep what you're doing.
Yeah, that's just it. A lot of coaches, a lot of fighters will get a lead. You're up 2-0. Play it safe, right?
You never know what the judges are thinking.
That's what I say. A lot of people will say play it safe, protect the lead, don't do anything stupid. I tell my guys, keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, it's worked for 2 rounds.
Yep.
I mean, keep your hands up. There was a good right hand, actually, from Carlos.
Exactly. Yep. Tournament fighting, I might say to them, hey, put a little movement on in this round. You know what I mean? Because we're going to have to fight again tonight. But in a single fight, keep doing what you're doing. That alone will protect the win.
You don't want to go home with anything in the tank.
No.
And you don't want to leave it to the refs. And he's doing just what we said. Carlos came out strong at first, but now he's backing up again.
Those leg kicks are really starting to add up. Now, DeLuco he's not throwing super hard on the leg kick, but he has landed every one of them that he's thrown. And if you watch, he'll land one even if it's not hard. It starts to turn Carlos Astudillo.
Well, not one has been checked.
No. There it is.
Yeah.
If
Good body kick.
And I think, here's something, like I said, Michael DeLuco is 0-0. This is his debut. As you progress and get better, you'll pick up on the fact that, those are starting to hurt him. Let me get on those a little bit more. Had he picked up on that in the second round, which is when they started to add up already, he might get a finish just from the leg kicks.
I got you.
Into the clinch, both guys against the ropes. And DeLuco lets him out of the clinch, but keeps him in the corner.
Yeah. He's starting to show a little sign of being tired. They've thrown a lot of punches and kicks. Both mouths open, breathing hard.
Absolutely. DeLuco still staying very poised. Still staying very long. Throwing good technique, too. That was a nice one, too, right down the middle. Big right hand from Astudillo. That's what he needed to do from the beginning.
Yeah. Well, he's hit him in the last minute here. He's hit him with some good right hands, but it's just too little too late. But
and that's going to be the end of our first fight. Our first official fight of the evening, Stacy. Who are you giving it to?
Well, obviously, it's gonna go to DeLuco, all 3 rounds. But Carlos showed great heart. He just was outmatched tonight.
Yeah, excellent fight for Carlos Astudillo, but I think a pretty easy 30-27 win for Michael DeLuco.
I agree.
Right.
Cards are being tallied.
Yeah, I'd be excited to see DeLuco fight again. You know, he's going to end up 1-0 after tonight. I'd be excited to see this kid back on Stand and Strike. I'd absolutely be excited to see him after 4 or 5 fights.
He's got all the tools.
Young kid. I remember, you know, kind of back to my first couple of fights where you really have trouble keeping a gauge on how your fight's doing round by round, right? Because it's you know, you're in a wind tunnel.
Right.
And I remember, you know, beating the ever-loving crap out of somebody and coming back to my corner after 3 rounds going, do you think I won it? You know, the coach is like, are you kidding me? You know what I mean?
Well, you're young. You don't know what you're doing. You're just throwing as hard as you can, as long as you can.
Got no idea.
And then you get hit and you go, how bad was that? Did it look bad?
Jesus, I
I
just
just
hit.
ate a punch.
Yep. Yeah.
You gave 10 and ate 1, and you're worried about the 1 punch you ate.
Yeah, my coach laughed at me so hard.
Carlos can be proud.
Here's the thing, too. My very last professional fight, I'm in the locker room warming up, kicking the pads, and every other kick. Is there anything on that? Am I punching very hard? You know, yeah, you're hitting hard. Jesus. Are you sure there's anything on that?
The voice keeping the crowd going.
Yeah, yeah.
We're waiting for the tally.
Yep, Matt Westchester handling MC duties for us this evening. Waiting to have our tallies made.
Looks like they have the decision.
So there you have it, Stacy. Michael DeLuco improves his record to 1-0. He is now undefeated
He
as
is.
an amateur, right?
Yeah, good showing.
Yeah,
It was a good fight. Good
very
fight.
good showing from DeLuco. Now, you know, all 3 judges saw it for DeLuco. One judge saw all 3 rounds for DeLuco, and then the other 2 judges gave 2 rounds to DeLuco and 1 round to Carlos. I'm not sure where that 1 round to Carlos came from, but at the end of the day, they got it right in the big picture.
Yes, they did. I don't know. Maybe the first round blast he had to start it out was enough to compensate for what little DeLuco got done.
Yep, potentially could have been. And, you know, here's the thing. Here's what I tell my guys. This is why we have 3 judges. This is why we fight 3 rounds, 5 rounds, an odd number of rounds. So at the end of the day, hopefully the score is done right overall.
This is also why you don't have him coast. Excuse me.
Yeah, exactly. Had Michael DeLuco been told in that last, obviously he won the last round.
Yes.
I think we can say with a clear conscience.
But what if he had just moved?
Had he been told to coast, that could have lost him the round. He's thinking he's up 2-0. Now he's down 1-2.
Absolutely.